Hello, welcome to this intuitive reading. All right, so we already pulled a card just to get a really feel of what this was about. So today is June. Welcome everybody. So we're gonna get right into this. So I'm going to shuffle these cards to really get into the energy. All right, these cards are really more intense into the archetypes. All right, so really cool cards. So we did have the Six of Pentacles. So it's more about the giving than receiving. This is like an equal give and take, really branching off that olive branch, extending the olive branch. There is more rewards in your gifts than you think. All right, and on the bottom, there was the Four of Swords. So that's that closed off, needing to take that rest, that mental, really like nesting your mind, not needing to really shield yourself from other people's thoughts, other people's perception. All right, there is something that is coming in. There is gifts coming in from the universe that you're meant to share. And if you're not receiving it properly, there is a need to close off your mind and really go take that time really to listen to your inner voice. All right, so if you're being challenged by the outside world, you may be giving away too much of yourself to the outside world and needing to get back to that inner world. All right, so there is something of your perception, something about your time to reflect. So gratitude is growth. Success is how you perceive life's lessons. So there is something with the rewards that's coming in, and I feel like these are opportunities to move. These are opportunities to use your time and to really grow outside of what you are perceiving in the outside world. So there's growth that is happening. All right, so it's all about reflecting. This is about giving is expecting nothing in return. So it's to give with intention of receiving will alter the outcome. Do not give more of yourself than you can. Gifts are meant to share. You will be blessed in return, not where expected. So I feel like that's where the universe, it's like wherever you are giving, you're not going to receive in that exact same place. Opportunities are happening, or they're branching off. They're growing outside of what you are expecting. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. Nest your mental energy. Don't allow thoughts to change your vision. And I feel like if you're kind of like down in this energy of the universe is blocking a lot of outside influences, this is actually so that you can, there is something else to see. There's something the clarity coming in. Oh, the animal, getting back to your rawness. So I really feel like your animal instincts are coming through. The animal is all about that raw self. And animals are, they work in different ways, right? They are much more in tune with the shifts on the earth. They're much more in tune by the way they perceive things. So the animal is almost asking you to break down those barriers, break down what has been put on you, and it's almost like what you have forgotten about, something deep within yourself that is that raw self. All right, so the animal. All right, so yeah, and we did have on the bottom, see that lamb energy, that lamb where it's like getting back to yourself. It's like this is almost a time to close off your mind from outside information. This is almost collecting your own knowledge. There is something that is, you may feel like it's taking it away from something that you have been growing, something that you have been trying to build upon, plan. And I feel like there's that pause, that life works in funny ways. For the Four of Swords, time for a change, time for a charge. Close off from outer influences, gathering your thoughts, a safe place to rest, reset, reflect, collecting your thoughts, mental ease. So I feel like this is the universe really closing off things that have been systematic beliefs, things that are not really, this is like your DNA is activated. There's something within you that is needing to be implemented at this time. So reflecting on who to share your vision with, past manipulation, clarity, realizations, mind control. So taking control of your thoughts, taking your mind out of other people's, building other, like planning your life around other people's perception, power over perception, perception over power, growth, time for a pause, new realizations, allowing space for movement. The biggest rewards are admitting mistakes and when to let go, not giving up, not give up, but let growth happen in through life's lessons, accepting what we cannot change and change what we view as winning or success. All right, so get to the animal. The animal. So the animal is something that you're needing to embrace, something about yourself that you are needing to embrace. It might be something that is hidden. It might be something that is within you, and to awaken that, it must almost be dormant for a while. It's like it's lying dormant. The animal within you is lying dormant, waiting to be awoken. And I feel like that's where that time to pause and reflect. That where are you? What are you working hard towards? Is it towards your happiness, purpose, or your own self-growth? If not, this is where the animal is coming in. All right, the animal. So this is a big impact on who you are. It is the beast, the wild one, the she-wolf. So what it's asking you to be is to something is needing, it's almost like if you're living in a survival mode, this is wanting to be awoken, being alive, to dance in through the storm, dance in through life's, it's like a vitality, something within you is wanting to awaken and be implemented in all of how you work, how you shift. The beast within is wanting you not to just follow all the rules. Let growth happen. Let growth happen. Almost like when it's something that's awakening within you, right when you don't expect it. So we are mammals. The hair on our chest and between our legs remind us so. We try hard to deny our unrefined animalistic nature, yet through this archetype we tap into power and direction. Activating the animal within means reawakening our relationships to nature in the most broad and embodied sense. Drinking from waterfalls, roaring at the moon, opening eyes underwater, eating berries from the vine. All right, so getting back to who you are, it's almost like breaking off what you've been programmed, breaking off what has been in when you've been living in the survival mode. So this reawakening to who you are, that connection to that vital aspect of life. So the life force of our planet begs us to set down the devices, the constraints, and the social constructs. And that's where that pause, that's where that Four of Swords comes in. You know, the Four of Swords is that rest from the outside world, the influencing, impacting, something that was just needing to come into awareness. This is that light to dark, you know. So in that time of isolations, when you are being, it's like something else is awakening within you, and that justice, it's that this needed to happen. This was karmic justice. So something is unfolding in the time of space where you're needing to be closed off because something is being awoken. You don't even see it. So this is needing to balance life, really sharpen your tools, sharpen your mind, I feel like. Truth, clarity, and freedom of I feel like this is needing to almost like cutting cords with life's pull and tug on you. You know, it's like constantly asking for you to live each day in survival mode. All right, so this is awakening to your true purpose, opening yourself up to the things that are within you that have been lying dormant, getting back to nature, getting back to your natural primal state. So to deny something that's within you, I feel like this is where the shield is coming in, shielding you from the outside world, so that balance can be restored, so that you can see something to balance. It's like you're being reminded of, in the dark, that's where you grow the most, where you take your first breath is within a dark space, and life happens within you. You are the creator. You are you are this seed of growth. So wherever you set those roots, wherever you plant your seed, wherever you care and tend to water and add sun, that is where it's going to grow. So this is time to remember the warm blood that pulses through your veins. So this time the animal longs for breath, food, procreation, and physicality. It wants soil under our nails and starlight on our skin. Yeah, so this is like remembering the things that, almost like that pause, and to remember and to close yourself off from what the world has been asking from you, what the system has been working, what the rules and the routine. I feel like, so this is like breaking out of that cycle. It's getting back to who you really are, the things that really bring growth and change. It's everything. It was within you. It pulses through you. It's longing to be awoken. So this time of being closed off from this outside world is a reminder of that connection that you have, that truth, that clarity that you hold. So if you feel restricted, it's your own raw self resisting the routine that's been implemented. It's time to set down the rules, set down the what you have been working and planning and growing towards. And this is success in a completely different way, and it might feel uncomfortable, but if this all sounds terribly unsophisticated to you, take note that it is said that when Buddha became enlightened, he roared like a great lion. Interesting. Time to get your roar back. Time to get your own, what you embody within, something that is been suppressed, something that has been wanting to be awoken and activated. So to deny this, the beast, and it's like the sheep it's not a beast, right? But it's like awakening the beast within. Doesn't mean that you're going to conflict or create storm energy, but I feel like this is just getting back to the things that make you you. You're not a robot. You're not meant to be just like everybody else. This is like breaking the mold, breaking the cookie cutter, and understanding that your flaws are the biggest things that the universe want you to embrace. The success is in seeing through the system, seeing through that the system has the flaws, not you. Your flaws are actually breaking the system. It malfunctions the system. So this is about your raw self and how you connect with nature, and getting a little dirty and getting a little rough and breaking the norm is enhancing your gifts. It was keeping you small. So don't set yourself. So what you feel pulsing through you, this is your own calling, awakening. So if you feel like you had any kind of pent up emotion or just been trying to fight against what your raw energy is showing you, this is growth in a totally different mannerism. So you cannot expect where you receive your blessings. So this, all right, work hard towards your happiness, purpose, and growth within yourself. Weigh your success on how you look at challenges. Only compete with yourself. Be aware of your wrongs. The blame game will only hold you back. Don't let your past hold you back. Use it as a tool to guide you, that you're not stuck. You are newly, it's like you're using parts of yourself that you haven't, that we've pushed away, like our emotions, pent up emotions, or holding us back. In your intuition, you may not have been able to listen to the voice within. It's like, let out your raw, true self. Remember the warm blood that pulses through your veins. This is wanting you to howl at the moon, get creative, and really take back who you are. What has kept you from holding yourself back? Was this something that you were told as a kid? It might be a belief system, family, but this is time where you are meant to shine. Free yourself, cut the cord with who you were, and allow yourself to be who you are. All right, so the past is merely a tool to gain wisdom, to gain truth, and to have clarity. It's not who you are. It's not meant to hold you back, and it's not telling you that's who you have to be. Your mind allows you to have a perception of your own, to create your own truth. Let the truth set you free. It's not your truth, but the truth of the past. It is a tool. It is knowledge. It is information. Use this as information. Use it to your advantage. Embody your senses. Embody how you feel around water. Cleanse yourself in water. Watch how you eat. It's going to come out in how you feel. If you're eating too much junk, it keeps your mind clustered. Really trust what your instincts are telling you. Don't let the past destroy you, but let it guide you forward. So the seeker, the pursuer, and the predator, focus, energized, and respectful. Yeah, that's right. So what are you seeking? What are you seeking? Are you the hunter, or are you the predator? Are you the prey? Make sure what you are hunting for, what you're seeking for, is you're not using your weapon to as a tool to destroy others and yourself. Life is about adventure. Don't become the hunter. And don't seek to be the prey. It's what your perception of, what are you focused on? Because if you're perceiving things differently, you're going to feel like you have to be on the attack. You have to be on the defense. But there's strength in just the wisdom and accepting life's fails and also life's bumps. If you're looking at life as always needing to be on the lookout for the next bad thing to come in, it's going to naturally feel like you always have to have your guard up. But I feel like, listen to your instincts. Life isn't here to harm you. Life isn't here to get you. You're meant to learn lessons and accept what you cannot change and change what you can, and create Be that alchemist, the innovator. Be curious about life. Don't always feel like you have to be defensive. Make sure to be open to the unseen realm. Life will surprise you. Whatever you focus your attention on, in that void, it's going to form. Your own creation emerges with what the materials you have put forward. So if you use these tools and materials to build a storm energy, you know, and life's always a battle and you have to conquer and seek and fight, well, that's what's going to come through in the void. That's that fear. When you toss away the fear, you perceive things differently, and what is possible, leaving unexpected openings in the wake of its destruction. Yeah, so it's like create your own rainbow, create your own fort, create your own castle, create your own path to what you thought was impossible is always possible. Being in the present and not always wishing things are different, like having that time to close yourself off from the outside world. It's like you can trust in a higher force greater than us, that constantly you're open to collaboration with your raw self and others. So giving this human experience, giving this human experience a chance and not destructing it, not breaking it down before you even get to it. Yeah, so it's don't settle in fear, don't settle in the unknown is a bad, dark place. In that dark place, that is where you are able to create. That's where you're able to make your own footprints forward, where you can make your own, you can literally carve out your own steps, but you need to be that raw, selfless person and not always trying to chase after the wrongs or get somebody back or chase after, you know, others using their destructive behavior. So this is that balance coming in, that the truth, to cut yourself off from places that you're going to be held accountable for later. Justice always comes in. This is karmic justice. So the path between good and evil, love and fear, you can't have one without the other. Yeah, so it's almost like chasing after destructive paths holds yourself accountable in these dark places where you can create something new and opportunities to grow. Don't let yourself be brought down with others. Because there is a force greater within you. You don't need to compete with others, only yourself. All is possible in this realm. Just need to trust in how life unfolds. It's all about giving back to yourself. Giving back to yourself. And when somebody gives you negative vibes, don't give that back. Send them healing, all right? And see what else is coming out for this animal. So you are the alchemist. You are the alchemist. If you don't like the energy and the energy field that you're in, you can change that. Literally change it. If you can't change it, then trick your mind into, trick yourself. It's like almost like tricking yourself, like doing something completely different, you know, not reacting. Be true to who you are. You can only force change within yourself, not in others. All right, so look at that. 3 of Cups. Yeah, it's like you're building stronger connections. Connect with those who have the same vision. Connect with those who bring you up, right, and not bring you down. Don't put your energy. You have the choice to where you can put your time and your. Don't hold yourself back in places that bring you down. Be true to yourself. Connect with others who are on the same journey, because it's three little birds, 3 little birds, and it's connecting on the same branch of life. I feel like right now, that time of isolation, it's so that you can have these seeds for deeper connections. Like your vibe tribe, lifting each other's up, connecting with those who have done the work. We have the 9 of Swords. So this is a distorted view. This could be almost like seeing like a nightmare, and it's not true. So this is 9 of Swords. It's being stuck in your head, reliving something that's not even real. Thoughts that are intrusive, thoughts that are judgments. The Call, Son of Swords. That is the Knight of Swords. Being hasty with your energy. I think there's a time of taking information and almost like running with it, believing everything you hear and reacting, where I feel like people that bring you up and lift you up in a place of peace, they're not going to want to battle against you. They're not going to want to constantly bring you down and challenge you and bring you to a place of feeling like snaked energy. Want to shed the skin, learn from the past, especially learn from things that weren't even true, and they're just causing more anxiety, causing you to see things that aren't even in reality. So that destructive energy, it's almost like it brings in something that needed to decay. And look at that, the 10 of Swords. Yeah, a painful ending that was holding in a place of, you're holding your mind in a place of anguish, of it's not even real, but you keep replaying it. So it's like you have this place of connecting to new people. Knight of Cups, who have genuine feelings. They want to offer support, they offer love. Father of Wands, it's all about standing strong for what you care about, and only fighting off. It's almost like this is taking life into your own hands. Not looking for a battle, not looking for a fight, but standing strong with who you are. Father, that's King of Wands. It's fire energy, it's Aries energy. The strength and the courage to not react and not... It's almost like protecting your peace is more important than winning a battle, especially when it's based upon false mind games, manipulating the truth to get a reaction. Realizing that realizing that protecting yourself, protecting your character, and protecting your peace is more important. 9 of Pentacles. It's like you're learning that opportunities to grow, not meddling in a space of placing your energy into thoughts, perceptions, and it's clouding your vision. So standing for what you believe in, and this journey, I feel like you needing to break away from others who are a disruption of your peace, and that's the 10 of Swords. Closing off growth with people who just want to talk and disrupt. And I feel like they like chaos. Some people want chaos. They like drama. And I feel like this is deciding for yourself that your time and what you want out of life is based upon where you put your energy. So it's taking a stand for who you are may look like you're backing down, but I feel like that is trying to get into your head, trying to get you to react, trying to get almost like a reaction, right? A reaction. And no reaction is your own growth, that you don't need to prove a point. Your point to prove is only to yourself. And not letting other people's take over your thoughts, not letting other people's cloud your vision, and getting back to who you are. You're the creator. That was the illusion of needing to always stand up and prove a point, where protecting your space and protecting your growth is all about harvesting these new seeds with people and relationships that bring a lighter load, they offer no judgment, all right? And I feel like this is that balance, this is the truth, that others will cause you to react. And that as you react, that's a win for them. So there is no winning. There's only losing. Winning is protecting yourself, protecting your peace, and protecting who you are. That is growth. And growth is happening wherever you put your energy. This is leveling up. Growth within your own walls is not allowing people to challenge you and waste what you've been building on, what you are learning about life. Only putting your energy where you want things to grow. Not letting your mind create this illusion of a false reality. Putting yourself where people and places and things that build you up. All right? It's all about, in this empty room, this is where you heal. And I feel like that's that safe space. So be curious, be playful, and be open. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. Growth happens in places that we don't always expect. So be open to connections, be open to experiences, and be open to being vulnerable with yourself and others. Because from a void, creation happens. All right? You are the spark. Where are you putting your fire? Until next time, bye.